Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is SmurfetteSims and I am here with a July collab brought to you by HIPHIPRENEE called the High School Stereotypes, where each one of us in this collab were able to choose the typical stereotype and go ahead and create them in The Sims. So I chose bookworm because I wanted something that I could relate to. Not that I was a bookworm, but I had friends that were bookworms. And so I wanted to go ahead and just kind of go back down memory lane and recreate somewhat one of my friends. Can't say it's exact, but you know, it's almost there. So that's what I chose to do, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So as you can see, this is Jonathan Law Hensworth, I believe is the last name. I'm barely seeing it, but I tried to give him just your typical teenager, somewhat chubby guy. I wanted to put a skin on him, but as you will see momentarily, the skin did not work out. I don't know what was going on, but I was like, oh no, taboo. And I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I decided to stay away from the skins because obviously I must have just only girl skins, or maybe the skin is for a ripped guy, not for your, you know, average chubby guy. So yeah, that was that. But I basically gave him braces and freckles and a mole, some nice little bushy eyebrows, and I believe it was light brown eyes I gave him. So yeah, and I like the way he turned out because to me he was just your average kid. It's like, that's what he reminded me of, your average kid who basically liked everything, wanted to learn everything, played video games, and just, you know, immersed himself in books and fantasy and that kind of stuff. So that is where I got the inspiration from to go ahead and create him, along with what I remember friends of mine back in high school when I was in high school, which is quite some time ago, 10 plus years, actually 20 plus years. So things were a lot different back then, and actually bookworms were known as nerds, in a loving way. The way it is nowadays, that term was endearing. It wasn't, you know, the way it means now. So but yeah, it's just like I remember, you know, some of my friends, and they're just always into their Batman or their Spider-Man, especially Spider-Man. Oh my god, so much. It was just hilarious. And then of course I was into Wonder Woman, and yeah, it was just a great time. Gosh, going down memory lane, this is so cool. I'm gonna have to pull out my yearbooks after this just to see how, you know, what we all looked like back then. But anyways, I went on ahead and created him. I did each one of his clothing. I found a Big Bang Theory Sheldon shirt, and then I found a Batman shirt, so I put him in that. And then I did something a little bit different for the pictures. So normally you guys will just see me and have them in cast and turn them around so you can see it. This time I actually did a little different, put a little bit more effort, I guess you could say, into it. I don't necessarily consider it effort, but I'm learning. So it was a learning experience for me. I hadn't done it before. I think maybe one other time, and I don't even think it was published. It was just probably an epic fail because I didn't know what I was doing. But I downloaded a pose pack, and I went on ahead and posed him with within the game, like just certain areas of the game. So you guys will see that, and let me know what you think. I mean, I know you probably see it all the time with others, but you know, my channel don't see it too much. So I went on ahead and did that with him for each of his outfits, and I like the way they turned out. I mean, yes, I probably need some improvement, but that's okay, because you know, you gotta try and just keep trying again until you get it the way you actually want it. So you know, it's really cool and I'm proud of myself. So let me know what you guys think about that when you see them, because we're about to get into the screenshots right now. So here I downloaded a library and just had him, you know, in the library because he's a bookworm with a bunch of books studying. And then the rest of the pictures, I had him, you know, playing with his pet per se, and then, you know, this is the nice little professional, like the debate team type thing outfit. There's the Batman shirt. I really like that picture. And then him playing with his pet gerbil. And then we went off to the beach and we just took some pictures by the ocean, him standing by the rocks chilling, you know, wanting to get into that water and just looking out over at Sulani from this point of view. And then over in the cabins where he was just playing some horseshoe and won, so he was happy that he got that. And then we went ahead and took him roller skating. So this shows his outdoor winter wear because it was a little bit chilly by the time I got to that picture, and him trying to balance himself. And then we just took a picture of him back home, and then also the last picture with another sim that I had did in the previous video. So that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and give the video a like. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and have a great evening. Ciao.